Now, my lord, if that is the position, will your lordship permit an interim application to be filed in some other petition? Kindly see who is the ShivSena. That is the domain of Election Commission. Admittedly, recognition of ShivSena and leadership by so and so has been endorsed by the Election Commission, and there is no dispute. Now, kindly see para 36, page 10, next page. This is a part of the rejoinder, para 36. After our stand was filed to this writ petition, they filed a rejoinder. So, original position is the moment question arises, who's ShivSena? Election Commission. Kindly see 36, third line. If the delinquents were so keen on a change in party leadership, they ought to have approached the Election Commission in the first place. So, what did I came for? I came for extension of time, which is in violation of the rule, only 2 days, and I asked for 2 weeks. 2 weeks is granted by your lordship. Compliance of natural justice. That has nothing to do with either the office of the Speaker or the Election Commission of India.
Thirdly, allied to this question is that the Deputy Speaker, in this case, there was no Speaker because the then Speaker had resigned since 5th February 2021. But the Deputy Speaker in this case was disqualified from embarking upon the adjudication procedure because it had been brought to his notice that he had lost the confidence of the majority in the House for his position as Deputy Speaker. Now, my lord, this is not just Navam Varia's case. This is actually a mandate that when your own position as Deputy Speaker, i.e., the adjudicator of disqualification, is under question, then it is not just Navam Varia, they amplified it. But it's Article 181 of the Constitution's mandate. And I'm not going to read it out. Your Lordship will just note that Article 181 says this, that when the Speaker of the Deputy Speakers, majority is itself questioned, he must desist from the adjudication process.
Solicitor, you want?
Sir, only 5 minutes because I appear for the governor. Therefore, my role is different. In my role, my lord, I have already played, and if required, Lord, I may play. But only question your lordships in the today's hearing required to answer is this. But when Article 324 was framed, just giving a little background, and 5 minutes is broadly outer. When 324 was framed, so there is a beautiful discussion which I will not read, I will pass it on, where Dr. Ambedkar examined what was the purpose of 320. And one of the main purpose was that certain political questions may arise as against the constitutional questions. And those political questions, there has to be an authority who, apart from conducting election, will also decide. And that is the Election Commission. Your lordships would also not possibly be able to go into the political thicket in case of president rule, etc., in a different fact situation which is not arising. The only question, my lord, which needs answer for the today's limited hearing is, can your lordships take a call whether this faction is right or another faction is right? That answer, my lord, will decide today's hearing. Answer in my respectful submission, no. This is essentially a political question. There are rules framed by the Election Commission of India as to how that question is to be gone into and decided. Because this is not for the first time that such a situation has arisen. That within the party, two factions claim that I am the original party. Somebody will have to go into that question. And that somebody, under the scheme of the Constitution, is only the election. Third question, whether both would be overlapping. In other words, suppose the question of disqualification is held against the client of Mr. Kaul and Maninder Singh, would it have any impact on the exercise to be undertaken by the Election Commission? The answer is no. Suppose the Election Commission takes the call that this faction is the correct faction, represents the original political party. Would that have any impact on the decision to be taken by the Speaker? The answer will be no, because Your Lordships are assisted, but both spheres are.
Yes.
Here the speaker will decide that whether they voluntarily gave up membership, etc. They would argue that we are within the party, but within the party there is a freedom of speech and expression which we were exercising. That is for the speaker to decide. But even as disqualified MLAs, they would still continue to be members of the political party because there is no disqualification from membership. So the election commission is merely deciding which group represents the original one. So, Manoj, right now, for the limited purpose, my respectful submission, Manoj, is that let the election commission discharge its duty.